Origin Rex, and this is badly translated Indian history by Star Harv. Yes, he's done like I think Chinese history. Now this is Indian history. I don't think I watched Chinese history one yet. But yeah, let's do the Indian history first. I'm hoping he appears here. I think he should. Why not? Indian history is like really rich in a way that it's like short period of times many things happen type of way, right? Every century you can find a lot of things happening in Indian history, like past multiple millennia. So I'm guessing there is like a like really fertile ground for like something like he to appear many times in very ridiculous elements. So it's gonna be interesting. Let's watch it.
I translated Wikipedia's timeline of Indian history from 4000 BC all the way to the modern day, using languages with terrible translation quality, and this was the result. Sponsored by Incogni. 4000 BCE. In Hindu times, it began with the use of one of the oldest machine markers in the sun's holy scriptures, called the Trunk of Andres. Between 1000 and 1500 years ago, the cultural community developed new technologies, letters, bronchodilators in literary fields, including urban planning, brick house burning, efficient cleaning systems, pest support systems, and large non-kitchen structures. This culture is mainly used in the form of many bamboos. What are bronchodilators, by the way? And also, what are pest support systems? It's pro-pest. 2600 BC, Damien Indus Tourism Guide for Adults.
I'm guessing that was 4000 BC. Is it like those Indus Valley civilizations, right? Like I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about. Yeah, I can see some reality behind these words, even though it's mangled, like translation. I can kind of see some trend. So it's like, interesting.
That's the first shout out, the Damien Indus Tourist Guide for Adults, not for kids. 1900 BCE, the mature Indian civilization ended in Indian tourism. 1700 BC, Prague Tiara Sandra. It sounds like a Hindu. Has become the stabbing of King Mahada, a cruel man. The magic became the third Prince of Wales. What? After brown sugar, Brihad Karama Magda became governor of the Ten Rings. 1292 BC, after the
10 rings, what is that? The marble thing, right? Ring thing, right? That's what he became.
brave king, Sutanji Vermeer, became 12 governors. He split himself up. The creation of Vietnam, he's here. Vietnam's here, boys. Also,
yeah, in Indian mythology, there is like such thing as like multiple heads, like Raman had multiple heads and things like that. Rama mythology. So yeah, why not? Like 10 governors.
creation of a bank, just one of them. After a brief jab, he became the 24th king of the Bahamas. Just a bit of a brief jab.
Straight to
700
Bahamas.
BC includes holy text in the holy book of Hinduism. Costa Rica is a black polytechnic culture in the north. Costa Rica is a black polytechnic culture.
All of that, he actually found a Hindi language polytechnic. What is it? Saskia Polytechnic Mahavidyalaya, just like high school. Okay.
Culture in the north. That sounds kind of offensive. I don't really know. 350 BC, Panini's English language, from the origin of Radara, the founder of the English language that describes the grammatical phrases of Panini in the same quantity. Huh? This is like Elden Ring lore, they've all got the same name. They call him Panini the Unwashed. 304 BC.
The unwashed. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like most of these things like so chaotic, it's like it doesn't even make sense. It's just have words jumbled together. It doesn't even have a chaotic meaning behind it. So for Star Wars videos are so good because all the chaos, there is some meaning behind the sentence. It's just like meaning changes. These things has no meaning. It's like words are so chaotic, it doesn't make sense.
In exchange for 5 weapons, Seleucus dedicated the mainland, Africa / Preston, to the port of Gupta, and Seleucus agreed to marry his partner, Rigupta. 290 BC, Indian archaeologist and poet Pila Shan invented this weapon, also known as the finger formula. 165 BC, Mandi, the Indonesian Greek king, was the
Yeah, basically, Bruce Lee came with like what, 1 inch punch? This guy just came with one finger, that's it. The WCW thing, right? Finger of Doom.
king of the Indonesian Greek Empire. When he became a supporter of God, Greek Buddhism, and adopted him, he was considered the most radical sectarian king in Greece. What is that? What is going on? Why did he adopt?
Oh, are we going to the back of the origins of he, like, I guess? Not really back, right? Like, timeline doesn't matter. See, that's the thing. With he, timeline don't matter. Because his past can be future, his future can be past, and the present at the same time.
Him. 100 BC, former Indian dollar, Shark Samhita, Kadisha Adrio religion logo, wings retention, and Aghan Wish Samhita's response to stress.
These are all hashtags, I think. They invented social media before it was even a thing.
I think I understand. An era of success begins. We're so back. 320 AD, the servant got up and grabbed the secret stuff. 335 AD, General Gupta took the garden and expanded the queen. Okay. 455, Shunagata behaved very well in the wax. He's behaving very well in that. 467, the hands stood up. During the reign of King Yogyakarta, an army of British grandparents also left. There they go. 500.
So British were always here, that's the thing, right? This was the second time. They were already here first time in like 400 BC, 400 AD or something.
AD. Mihirakul Alkinant Sigananucho has been through the website. Nihashilo, considered a cruel monarch, and the statue of the goddess was destroyed when his empire was exposed. Empire exposed. Huge drama.
So basically somebody exposed, he's not a man of God, and he just threw a tantrum and like destroy all the gods like statues and things. There you go.
This stuff's all history now, but your personal data being sold could be history using today's video sponsor, Incogni. If you've ever been on the internet for a long time, you've no doubt spilled a big bucket of personal data everywhere. From signing up to business classes as a kid, to looking for sweet deals on ice cream as an adult. But every time something seems too good to be free, your data is the price. Ever wonder how scam callers get your, or maybe your little old granny's phone?
Yeah, you should have done better ad than this, right? Do you want to hide from he? Incogni. Do you want to like disappear from the future badly translated history, future history? Buy Incogni. There you go. You'll disappear.
A number. Well, data brokers allow them to, and in some cases target vulnerable communities and knowingly sell personal data to scammers. Yeah. You don't have to clean that big stinking data spill all by yourself. Incogni reaches out to data brokers on your behalf, requests your personal data removal, and deals with any objections from their side. Take your personal data back with Incogni. Use code STARVHARV at the link below and get 60% off an annual plan at incogni.com/StarveHarv. 528, following the Sunday War, Asad Haman defeated the universe of hands and the Guptas and formed the Sewer Gatchets. What a Gatchet. 993, Rajesh Kolam of Sri Lanka with a pistol. Edu Wada of Sri Lanka shakes his head. No, not right. 1003, connect the Maldives to the...
You don't understand, these are major events, like this is symbolism, right? Nobody has done that with a pistol, and nobody's like shown disapproval by shaking the head. This is like first time.
Link of the Solar Empire. 1014, Mahmud Ghazni, the Hindu king Shahid Trelochan Flak Haravan Punjab, lost his 100. Then he tried to attack his wife, and Sango Rogan attacked her. The heck is going on? 10.
This happened because of you. I lost my 100. Like, what's so good about the 100? It's 100. I don't need to say anything more than that.
25. The Saracen Eagle was cut off from Muhammad Ghazni's main tank. They're so advanced. See, in India and China, they had tanks so early. The room was created
Abrams,
by
known as-
Pema Bielo, a chocolate circle. What?
I think he shit himself.
Circler. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a chocolate circler. Also read Albanians settle in India's torch after Muhammad's death. 1157. Kalyani Calgary Inc. v. The middle-aged man goes after someone else's happiness.
Basically India in a nutshell, why not?
1194. Kusu Muhammad and Kanu Jason Hamsimathi were scared of the moon and killed Corey Jayachandran. Why this? That's not an excuse.
By the way, most of you just watching this like, man, your pronunciation names are insane. First of all, most of these names sounds like southern. I don't even know if like half of them even I can understand, like even I can pronounce, so probably not real. But some of them are real and they're really South Indian, like very south, very small portion of like whole country. So not everyone's name is so hard that you're like, what the fuck, I'm not gonna even try that.
1210. Cot Boding played Ibec Polo and died. 1211. Angbima Dev III initially came from the present-day Odisha and was defeated by the governor of Bangladesh, Iwaz Hijik. Confirming time travel. 1221. After escaping Quasam Shoal and Eddie Block Sudpak in Edinburgh, he found himself in Glasgow after losing money in the Indian Sea. What's worse, losing money in the sea?
See, there you go. He flee from Indian Sea. That's how he's afraid of Indian Sea, apparently. I'm guessing there's a monster in Indian Sea or something. Sure.
Or finding yourself in Glasgow. 1226. One day, just one of them, King Prius of Assam destroyed the 9th king of the royal family. 1229. Modern Muslims are not afraid of their ghosts. Contrary to his past actions, he broke free from the shadow of Corrado and took complete control of Cardo. 1236,
Something is
the
happening.
ruler of modern-day Uzbekistan, Narasimha I, conquered Bidi Wabir and began to rule Bengal, Bihar, and Bengal before the Islamic State group, which ruled Turkey, was defeated. And then Rachel is a white pigeon of the...
Okay, I think they're confusing Mughal history with all this shit, so it kind of tracks in that way. But sure, why not? That was Mughal history, I guess.
Sultan. Okay. 1257, when the Kamstrup Empire came under the influence of Tazo Sandhya, the owner of Bangladesh, Ikyes, and the emperors Mamaluk and Narasimha Mahadev of Cambodia became Ghana's first police officers. Congrats!
This video is chaotic as fuck. It's, even sentences has no double meaning, just like all chaotic from one place to another place to owner or something. Fine, there you go.
Why is it always mentioned Cambodia? It's like, yeah, I'm here, boys. 1275, the saints are late. 1290, you don't need a bear snake. What is a bear snake, can I ask? Or I just don't need it. 1414, as Malawi general manager, Timur defeats Tanri and founded Sarajevo. Very cool. Deborah succeeded her father, Vera Vishapad, the king of Vienna. It just left India now. I don't know if you've been in India for a while. 1492, in a bid to rescue 140 people abducted from Afghanistan, Afghanistan militants killed Sadal Ruthenian Piper on the battlefield and died of their wounds in the fighting. Masterful gambit there. 1518.
Seems about right. It also tracks. There you go. Afghanistan war. It doesn't make sense. Who's dying? Why is dying? Like who's where? There you go. Shooting somebody else and you're dying. I guess like AOE damage or something. Where damage reflection. That's what that was.
Like David and Arnold, what matters is that the balance is not the same. 1522. The most heart-wrenching Ducal Plateau is the Coromandel Bay. Right, I'll keep that in mind. 527.
Deccan Plateau, sure. I guess that's what he's talking about. What does that do? What happened around that time? I don't even know.
And under the whims of Amvisradi, commander, this prostitute betrayed the Shanghai dynasty in the Battle of Canada's Hiradi Gabani. 1545.
Why is that in Indian history? Who gives like India don't care about that? Like there's mountains there. No modern technologies. They don't even care about China. China doesn't care about India. Like who cares? Basically, there's a massive mountain there. Nobody's gonna cross that.
King of Syria died and received the Islamic name of Sowat from him. That's continuing on the law, you know. 1572. I went to Fateh Bursik. Abor Anand Lagita in Mughal.
I like at least the narrator is moving around and having fun. At least traveling.
This new penetrating building is inspired by the people of Malaysia and Kashmir. What? 1605. After a while, he left, and Jean Jerry went. See you guys.
See, some conspiracies happening, right? I think he has a lot of hand in all of the shit we've seen, even though it didn't make sense. Now some of this Gene guy is involved with something shady he's doing. I think he is cooking up something here. He's like a Illuminati playing in the background.
1661. I'm proud of you. 1669. The Plain and Emperor Mughal Hiwan Mudraka met during an encounter in Delphi. I am emperor, but I am also a plane. Thanks to
Mughal emperor had some battle in Delhi, maybe.
Charlotte Shivaji Maharaj's arrogance, the Mughals captured the White Sikh fort, named after Jagadina Kadahan, during the Battle of Marathi-e-Sinwa. 1680.
Marathi battle, yeah. Mughals versus Marathis, there you go.
Question mark, subscribing? You heard the man. 1682.
See, this all the entire Indian history just for this video, right? So they even slipped in subscribing thing.
Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said that happiness comes from respecting and respecting you. Okay, thanks. 1688. Akbar.
Yeah, basically that was, before all this like influencers, right? They just tell you to have your confidence side. This was the real influencer, right? Just like, you need to respect yourself before anyone can respect you, right? They basically scream at you, like throw you, like aside, like you're nobody. You have to respect yourself before anybody can respect you. There you go. That's what that was.
Who scored his second boundary of the innings was weighed by Rajaram Jack. Thanks. 1690, during the Adani War, the Maldivian Empire was defeated by the Maldives Empire.
Internal war, why not?
What's happening here? What is happening here? 1699, the German was born and ordered by Ananda Sahib Hengelsa in Punjab. It's very peaceful, there are not that many wars. A lot of killing and death, but not that much war. 1720.
A German was born in 1699. Something was happening, and then Hitler had a swastika symbol because he really liked Hindu culture that way. Coincidence? I think not. Something was happening in 1699. There you go.
29. In the Battle of Punta Kanan, Emperor Multi defeated the Empire in Moscow at the request of King Jarasha. In the Battle of Dabai, not to be confused with Dubai, the Caesar team defeated the Maratha Mahula Empire and the Maratha Empire. 1754. He was reigned by the King of Kings in the Battle of Komahal. The incident, which happened in a black hole.
There you go. He's the ultimate King of Kings by Indian standard, I guess. Indians have named him there. There you go. Of course he is.
In Kathmandu, later turned into a type of PLC war when soldiers of East India were brutally captured. What is the incident? Hello? We don't talk about it. In the Battle of Bharatpur, I got on a plane. Bye-bye. 1760, Rangers...
Yeah, I think the narrator knows what shit's about to get real now with the British Empire and World War, so he's just like, I'm on plane now, I'm getting out.
Fight after England loses France. They actually just lost France. Where's he go? 1761, 30,000 Sikhs killed 30,000 Sikhs, of whom not only 30,000, but 1,000 Ahmads were killed.
So internal Sikh conflict, 30,000 Sikh killed, 30,000 Sikh, and somehow, somewhere, total of 1,000 Ahmeds just instantly died, like spontaneously combusted for whatever reason. There you go, just to balance things out.
Just specifically 1,000 Ahmeds. I don't know how this happened, but this is very personal, by the way. The attacks they've been given. 1762. Madhavara's arrogance led to the defeat of the Great Hague in the Rubber Nizam area of the Marathon Empire and the Great Hack of the battlefield. 1798, the Fourth People's Struggle began. The Zayed of East India Company and the East India countries renovated the Vedic Empire and installed the fourth toilet. 1817, the Third Anglo-American War began. Hindu College, Presidential College, now Presidential College. They need to let us know that the name hasn't changed. Emperor Durrani of Saskatchewan and Emperor Multan, 1818, received the Original Song Award. It's about time something good happened.
Yeah, I think he was the only contender. British Raj, right? He was the only contender and he was the judge. There you go.
1849, during the Chilean War, led by Sinclair Iwala, security forces defeated Anglo-American. Who is Anglo-American? It's just one guy.
I guess British people and Americans, even though like most of the white Americans are probably Anglo as well. I don't know, like, yeah, British. So there you go. Mix of all that.
1853, the first railway line was built between Mumbai and millions of people. This is a good summary of the British rule.
Basically, there are millions of people somewhere situated, and the train basically just goes there and stops there. Where everybody's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's a train. And they just like hang around in open field. No houses, no nothing. Just like walking around, kicking, like rocks and things. Like, oh, this is boring. There you go.
In India. British victory in the Indian War of 1857. During the British rule, India left India and the British signed India, ending Mughal rule in India. India's like, you know what, forget it, I'm off. 1869, as long as you read the Bible, it means that you can keep Yehovah as the number of God Talas. What is the original? Okay. It's Mahatma Gandhi is born. What? Possibly pro-Bible? What? What? Why has he got his Twitter handle in there?
Jawaharlal Nehru, of course he has a Twitter handle. Yeah, this boy's gonna be important, so let's give him Twitter handle.
Just in case you wanted to follow him. 1906, I look...
By the way, what is it? It's Jawaharlal Naan. I guess he likes naan a lot. There you go.
Looked in the mirror. Muslim League formed in Dhaka. Or they're all the same. However, the structure of hot pulp can be similar. Very true. 1911, the Bangladeshi region is a little empty. 1912, daily program, finding a bomb as a flame. 1915, that was his satisfaction. 1920, Seyfield's game is unbearable. That's my review of Seyfield's game. 1931, perfume seller. Perfume seller, I'm going into battle. I need only your strongest perfumes. 1971, Bangladesh beat Bangladesh by 7 wickets, and Pakistan won the toss and elected...
Okay, why did it jump so high? Like, it missed a lot of main events or something, but okay.
...to bat first. Why is it all about cricket? This is so important. 2001.
Cricket is insanely important in Indian subcontinent, which means like Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka.
Many criminals are registered police users in New Delhi. Armed man, 5 months. Is that a threat to me? And in December, Gospel Newsletter. 2002, Do Things, Agni. Britain and the United States encouraged their people to leave India and Pakistan and continue to use violence to prevent war.
That would work, right? How do you prevent a war, start a war, small war that's too violent? so nobody does war. There you go. I guess, sure. This is insane.
Keep using violence there. 2007, there's a high probability of nuclear war between India and Pakistan. The first commercial flight took
No, there wasn't. Was there? I don't know. That's, I don't know.
off from India. That can't be right. No, if it's rockets. So they were really kind of in the future with the tanks, but 2007 they kind of went behind. 2008, after congressional approval, George W. Bush signed a nuclear arms treaty with India, ending the 3-year US attack on New Delhi. Why have they done this?
Wait a minute, was there a point where US didn't like India having nukes or something? Because I'm pretty sure India got it from like Russia and that side. Maybe US didn't like it. There was a diplomatic talk. Is that what's that referring to? I'm trying to make sense of some shit. I don't think it's gonna make sense or something.
2009, after winning the election, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh headed the government and held senior positions in the government.
I mean, that's what Prime Minister is. How senior position you can get, I don't know.
Lost just 11 jobs. I was holding down 12 jobs, and now I've lost 11 of them. 2011, after being the captain for 28 years, Mahendra Sindhu has ruled the Indian cricket world. They've got their own planet for cricket.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He was like a captain of Indian cricket team. Instrumental figure. Basically won the World Cup after a long time. In India, cricket is near religious, basically, right? That's how strong it is. Cricket is everything, right? And now this time, I watched it like in my campus. In college, there was like a big projector and everything. We were watching final, and he was instrumental. Not just that, how they win was very how Dudley finisher type, right? The best way you can do. Basically, the captain finished it that way with the best shot, best thing. There you go. So it was just like perfect cherry on top type of way. So it was a big deal.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 2013, the helicopter is bad. 2019, my father is determined to elect Modi as the Prime Minister of India. On December 11th, 2019, the Indian Parliament and Citizens Act granted citizenship to Hindus, Muslims, Saints, Zoroastrians, and Christians. In December 2014, there were
What? What happened there? Let me think about it. I mean, citizens were granted to everyone, I guess, who's like US type of way, like legally, religion has nothing to do with it. I don't know. What happened there? I'm trying to think. I don't know.
There was attacks in Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan, and no one escaped. What do you
Modi went ballistic or something? I don't know. That didn't happen. But yeah, sure, why not?
mean? Huh? How is that the last thing? What do you mean no one escaped?
Yeah, basically we're living in afterlife right now. Modi went ballistic and just like, okay, I'll show you my nukes, and there you go. I guess the world ended, and this is all just like our imagination. That's why this is the last thing.
That's it.
That's dark, man.
Thanks again to Incogni for sponsoring this video. Check them out in the description.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is so perfect. Ending with nobody escapes, turned to like black and white. There you go. Man, I loved this, even though it was too chaotic to have any fun with it. But there was like many instances of there was made sense somewhere, but there you go. The ending was epic. Alright, that was badly translated Indian history by Star Wars. If you like more, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.